But let's gotta determine the path first and foremost, which is gonna start off with MSB on the Olympia and elkiies on the Kragg.
This is it's an interesting start for both of them because these are the secondaries for both of these players.
Yeah, they're both trying something new. Bring in some new characters, or newish characters. Both of them have kind of been playing these two for.
Oh yeah, no, like these are some very established counter picks. I mean, obviously MSB's Olympia is a little bit more recent, just because Olympia is a recent character.
Yeah, Olympia came out.
But yeah, both of them have been playing these. Like, again, they're in winners finals. This is these are two very solid players, even on off mains. Like these, this is nothing to mess with. Yeah.
Oh, holy moly! The Workshop 4 came out in 2022. Oh my god, where does time go?
But they're 2 years. Oh my god. Oh my god, they are. Oh, they're totally 2 years old. What is happening? Why is time so fake after the pandemic? My god.
It's alright though.
Nothing feels real anymore.
They are still very, very young in comparison to Kragg, who's been in the game since its inception.
Has it been? I think like Rivals 1 is 9 years old. Has it been a decade?
Find out. As
God.
2015, not quite a decade.
Not quite a decade. 9 years. Oh my god.
Beautiful, beautiful game.
I haven't even been around for that long, but like, it still just makes me feel old.
And yet, the game doesn't feel solid in any way.
Fresh. No, people have been innovating the meta since the game came out. Like, I think you think back to like Hake Assault's win streak and like that era, and you watch those sets and like everybody dies in one hit. And like you see nowadays, and everybody's living to like 200, like at least 150, 200. It's incredible to watch this game over time and see how much the meta shifts for like what is in the grand scheme of things, especially for like not just an indie fighting game, but a fighting game in general. It's a relatively old game, and it's really just, yeah, this game's beautiful. Speaking of a thing of beauty, elkiies.
Yeah, it's an appropriate punish. That's how you edgeguard Olympia, and I mean, character's 2 years old.
Incredible, beautiful punish from elkiies. Going on to Air Amanda, sticking with their counter picks, or sticking with their secondary characters. I wouldn't be surprised to see MSB pull out the Kragg. I wouldn't be surprised to see elkiies pull out the Maypul. Movement on this character is so cool.
Yeah, being able to sling off of this crystal, like planting it, is so important. And just like elkiies, keeping MSB away from the crystal is just as important. Oh, what a cancel into reversal! Let's see if you can come down the parry.
Yo, you can't get caught by that, Boyd. Come on.
But that was so clean. Like what a pickup.
Like yeah. You really just have to hold that. You're on pillar off stage, you fool, you cretin, you absolute buffoon, you are now dead. Goodbye. Speaking of death.
That's something that both of us touched on throughout the night, right? Like, Rivals 1 still has, like, so much depth to it based on innate mechanics, character interaction, and unique applications of said design philosophy and integrated character design. So, because you have all of that depth, the counterplay can be correct, but the execution or the micro decision making can be slightly off. Like maybe you fast fell a little bit too early and
Yep.
didn't get the button in time. Maybe you inputted a little too quickly. Like all of that stuff is hard, near impossible to iron out. Which is
No, you
why-
really can't. Like, this is one of those games where, like, even at the top level, you still see people, like, falling for simple little trap setups like that. Like Kragg pillar off stage. You can...
Ooh, that was clean!
Wow, yeah,
MSB!
yeah, very clean kill from MSB to even up the game count. But, yeah, this is one of those games where
Did he catch her in
you
jump
really
spot?
can do you can do some wacky stuff, and I think that's fun. Elkies switching to the Maypul, I'm not surprised at all. Merchant Port, game 3.
It looked like he caught her in the jump squad of that Kragg at the final stock there. So secondary goes away, the Maypul comes out, and let's see. Ooh, hello.
I know that Elkies likes to play the Kragg just for kind of scouting and then go into the Maypul if she loses, but
It's a good way to start.
It
like
is.
something to be said about like Kragg having more dominant ways to win. Bracket fatigue can be really rough on a more set play style of character, which Maypul can kind of play into sometimes. So sometimes Kragg just like hits forward air and your stock is gone. So you feel the waters, and even in higher levels of play, if you're able to get a game, that's pretty great. Oh, you broke the crystal! That was such a good up air. Not only do you
that was really smart. Like, it might have just looked like MSB kind of just died there, but Elkies broke the crystal, and so he didn't have enough resources to get back to stage, and like genuinely, that interaction was so fast, and yet it cost the stock, and like that's part of the thing about Rivals is when you don't play the game, you don't see all of those micro interactions that are just like...
It's the beauty of platform fighters, right? Like you're literally adding a massive axis to the game that isn't a third dimension. It's like just a way that is integrated within the game from bottom to top. Like it's still 2D, but everything about it plays so much different. Oh, that up. Seeing it. I've been loving these downward dashes from Elkies as well. Not to like get a little bit into the game itself, but we've seen Elkies Maypul a couple times, and the downward dashes as a way to stop characters from juggling her and to mark at the same time. Like they've been so good and so well placed, and even a trade ends up being an advantage. Oh, we are fully charged.
Yeah. I mean, MSB had a pretty good read there. Like, he just kind of hit the button too early, and Elkies was able to react to it. And because of that, she's currently up 2-1. And MSB sticking with the Olympia, going to Treetop. No, not Treetop. Spirit Tree.
Yeah. I really like that MSB sticks to his guns a lot of the time. Like, he's got a plan for every... I saw a chart that he released not that long ago. I don't remember exactly when. But it's like, this is the plan I have for Olympia and Kragg. I'm going to go Kragg for X, Olympia for Y. And
that's a good thing to have, though.
And he sticks to his guns. Like, there's a theory and a method to his madness. And he's not going to deviate that based off of, like, vibe or if a character is just, like, not working. Like, no, he's got a plan. And that plan, in theory, works. He just needs to execute it. Fortunately, Elkies is really good, so it gets a lot harder to execute a plan when a player just as good as you is playing as well as she is.
100%. No, it's like... you are playing against one of the best Maypuls in the game, and even knowing the matchup as well as one does when you're at this high of a level, it can be such a different story when you play a player of like such a high caliber. Oh, just barely misses. I don't know what happened there. It looked like MSB just didn't hold. Oh my god. Okay, that was 2 up strongs. Anya, what are you doing? Oh my god.
She's cooking.
She's cooking. Let her cook. Not quite a kill, but that was a 78% combo on her second stock, JV.
The baby dash down tilt as a conversion was super nice. The parry trying to bait her down. Finds a reversal. MSB here with an opportunity.
Ooh.
Good damage. Ooh.
Okay. Doesn't quite go for it, but he could have very easily gotten a kill with a second fair there. And yeah, now we can just see
confirmed 60 pistols out.
The parry.
Bouncing back and forth, looking for the
elkiies is really in MSB's head there, although this is super possible.
Guarding as much as possible. Lily interrupts the combo. Oh, the air dodge up, and then parry on Lily instead of going for a dash attack like last time. Let's see how much you can offer here. Just to
elkiies is going for all these up strongs.
Any one of them.
Oh, that's it though. Kind of an anticlimactic way to end it, but elkiies 3-1 sitting in grand finals of Rivals Recess Major 4, sending MSB to the losers bracket, in which he will have to fight the winner of our next set here. This is Backpack versus Mo Kitty.
Yeah, to touch on that a little bit, like I agree with MSB who's talking in chat, like switching around